As you probably heard, Donald Trump recently declared national emergency to build his border wall, and there has been ongoing controversy about that decision. So I decided to bring this channel's own top political analyst, Noah Guttman, to get his opinion on Trump's decision. So this is Noah Guttman versus Donald Trump. But have the crossings been declining?
Yes, they have.
There is still a lot of people crossing the border illegally.
Well, not as much as 20 years ago.
But it's still there. It's
Wherever
still a
Donald
lot
Trump
of
is getting
people.
this information from, he really needs to do a fact check on half of his words.
I think you should do a fact check.
No, I think you should do a fact check.
So you're saying that the president of the United States should do a fact check?
Yes.
And you are a green student at LPCI.
He thinks that illegal crossings have been inclining. They have been declining.
So building a wall will get rid of
Building a wall will not solve anything.
You know, if you think about other countries which have built a wall,
None of them have.
Alright, let's do some facts checking, shall we, Noah? In India, the Indian line of control fencing is a 550-kilometer long barrier along the border, which has reduced the number of militants who routinely cross the Indian side of the dispute to attack soldiers by 80%. In Bulgaria, a border barrier was also built to halt the influx of illegal crossings, and as of June of 2016, nearly 146 kilometers of the barrier were constructed. So take that, Noah. Walls are being built. I mean, even China built a wall. It's called the Great Wall of China. The name is pretty self-explanatory, I think. Well, other countries do have built a wall. I don't know any countries off the top of my head, but they do work. When they build a wall, illegal crossings decrease dramatically.
Well, there's a such thing as they can take a flight and use a fake passport.
Well, that's not as easy as just walking over the border, is it? You know, I think Noah watches too many movies. Using fake passports are a lot more complicated in real life than they make it seem in the movies. It's not just as simple as, oh, let's get a fake passport and let's go to Mexico. It's not as easy as that. No, the government is not stupid. So they actually currently electronically registers all of their passports. So if you have a forged passport that does not exist, it causes and sounds an alarm. And you'll be arrested. So it's not as easy as just, make a fake passport and, let's go to the US. It's not as easy as that. So take that, Noah.
Well, it's easier than getting yourself killed on the border, is it?
Oh, I don't think the military has legislation just to shoot somebody when they cross over the border.
Well, when they have Donald Trump as president, they're going to.
An article published in 2018 named Federal Appeal Court confirms Border Patrol agents can't kill people across the border with impunity. As in, border control can't just kill people for the sake of killing people. So basically what happened was this 16-year-old named Jose Anton was shot 10 times at the border by Border Patrol for really no apparent reason. Now, the American Civil Liberties Union is going to file a federal lawsuit to sue them because, according to the Fourth Amendment, it prohibits law enforcement officers from using objectively unreasonable force to seize a person. And shooting somebody 10 times for no apparent reason isn't legal. So take that, Noah.
So they're gonna have to get over this.
That's not how the law works.
That is how the law works when you have Trump as president.
That's still not how the law works. Trump doesn't have that much power just to make up laws.
Well,
he's still the president.
Trump said that he could do the wall over a period of time. Well, it's not an emergency then, is it?
Well, Congress won't fund it, so he has to get the money from somewhere.
Well, that's where the bad stuff comes in. He's draining military funds to get it.
Yes, because Congress and Nancy Pelosi's being stupid. What can you do?
Trump is being stupid. I don't know what you're talking about.
So why do you hate the wall so much? What's so bad about the wall in your opinion?
Because what if some non-illegal immigrant wanted to walk over the border? Then
why would they do that exactly? Why do they have to walk over the border? Walking over the border is illegal. Sorry, I say corrected. Walking over the border is not illegal. You just need identification, like a passport or something, to prove that you are an actual U.S. or Mexico citizen. And there's of course certain entry or exit points in the U.S. among the U.S.-Mexico border that you can enter and exit from. But other than that, other places are just kind of guarded by watched by helicopters and stuff. And that's it. So people can literally just walk over and hopefully police will catch them, or they don't. Like, it's not good. You have
to get a passport. Not illegal.
Fly over. You need a passport.
If you're walking over the border, you can use a passport easily.
That's not how it works. Get your facts right, Noah.
No, my facts are right.
They are wrong.
No, they aren't.
They are right. They are pretty wrong, Noah.
No, they're wrong. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what passports are for. You need to go to a...
But if they recognize that he has no criminal record, they're gonna let him across.
So what do you think? They just have a computer handy? Oh, hold on. Let me check if you have a criminal record. Let me just pull out my computer from my pocket. That's not how it works.
He can scan the passport and it will tell him.
So every guy has this machine in the pocket that I can't scan passports.
No, it's at the toll booth.
The asylum seeking process in the US is a lot more complicated than Noah makes it. It's not just a simple, take a Scantron, scan your passport, and go ahead. It's a lot more complicated than that. And I'm going to try to explain the process briefly to you. First, the asylum seeker has to find a port of entry in the US border. That could be like an airport or any port of entry. And upon arrival at the port of entry, the asylum seeker surrenders himself to a Custom and Border Protection officer. And after that, the asylum seeker will be booked in an immigration jail for several weeks until an asylum officer schedules them for a credible fear interview. This interview is conducted by an asylum officer and an interpreter, since most asylum seekers do not speak English. The asylum seeker is interviewed by an asylum officer. They must show credible fear based on one of the 5 protected grounds: race, religion, nationality, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion. And if the asylum seekers found to not have credible fear, they'll be deported to their country and barred 5 years from the United States. So as you probably heard, the asylum seeking process is a lot more complicated in the United States than Noah makes it. It's not as just simple as taking out a Scantron and scanning their passports for criminal records. So take that, Noah.
What am I saying?
Yes, what are you saying,
That is all I'm saying on the books.
Still, I'm pretty sure your facts are great.
Here's my homework for you. Check my facts.
Alright, so can you repeat your facts again? And I will do some research when I get home. Okay, your facts being...
My facts being, illegal crossings have declined over the past 20 years.
Whoa, I think this is the only fact that you got right now. You're right. The illegal border crossings in the US have decreased in the past 18 years.
Donald Trump is using military funds to get what he wants.
Yes, I agree with you that Donald Trump is using military funds to get the wall built.
And as of right now, 14 states, not including California and New York, have sued him over this. So he's going to lose that money.
He has declared national emergency So
There is zero emergency on the border.
from his perspective, it's a big emergency. People entering the country illegally is an emergency.
People crossing
Over the
without a passport is considered illegal. People that have no criminal record and crossing the border.
Yeah, but most people do have
is
a criminal
legal.
record. Most people crossing the border do have a criminal record. Legal cartels smuggling drugs into the U.S. That's called an emergency, Noah.
Well, we know, and they would get arrested.
Are you sure, Noah? Because according to this article, barely half of illegal border crossers are caught, according to a Homeland Security report. So maybe you should get your facts right. But building a wall would just solve the whole issue.
No, it wouldn't. Maybe like more like toll gates, and according to Nancy Pelosi, more of those security, not walls. With this wall, and also is going to destroy wildlife. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, there's nothing at the border. There's no wildlife. It's just a border. There's not.
What are you talking about?
Let's come over here. I think we're disturbing those people. So,
I think they have a right to know.
alright, fine. So, how is building a wall disturbing wildlife exactly?
There's like literally a desert right there.
Yes, it's a desert. A desert doesn't have any wildlife on it.
And literally,
yes, Noah.
you know, this is all I'm saying. Turn your little recording device off.
Why?
Because I am done speaking.
Because your facts aren't right, and
They are right.
so you have given up. Okay. So maybe you should get your facts right. Go get a fact check, Noah, instead of telling the President of the United States to get a fact checked.
Thank you for your time.
No problem,
Next.
Noah. Thank you for your time.